What's up, everybody? It's Bubba Beige here. I just decided to make a channel for my Soul Calibur clan, and we'll be having like tutorials, pros and cons, what to do, what not to do, etc. like that. So I'll get right to the point and I'll say it. First things first is I'm going to talk about a quick pro and a con about every single character. So Patroclus, pro, he's rather strong and a lot of things lead into critical edge. Con, a little unsafe and not as played as he should be. Zwei, pro, good frame trapping, good damage, great combo potential. I love the freeze time he gets off his moves. Con, kinda slow, does have openings if you can find them, extraordinarily underplayed. Lacia, pro, in my opinion anyone can pick her up. She's very quick, very nimble, sidesteps a lot of things with her brave edge moves. Con, could be a little stronger, and her critical edge doesn't do very much and can't be let into. Natsu, superstar of Soul Calibur 5. Pros, way too many to count, except top 3, she's fast, she's quick, she's overused. Cons, I don't like her, and her brave edge grab rings herself out, and her ninja bombs are unsafe if blocked. Enough said. Ezio, fantastic character, love Assassin's Creed, can't go wrong. Pro is that he's rather strong, his brave edge leads into an unblockable. I know that you have to get the first hit, but regardless. He's got the crossbow, he's got good stuns. Con, not too many combos, unless you got a wall, kinda like my buddy Ion. Raphael. Now, this mysterious traveler here is considered one of the cheapest characters ever because of his repetitive stabs. I disagree, because a pro is you can keep up the pressure and be deceptive with a preparation stance because you can stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. But con is that with the stop and go, all you gotta do is just block until you see an opening and you're good to go. Viola, my main, my favorite, my girl, lover. Pro, she's fast, she's quick, she's nimble, she's got 2 weapons, she's very deceptive. Con, kinda weak, don't argue it because it's true, and honestly underplayed, or at least not played well. Pyrrha, full of pros, average character of Soul Calibur. She's alright, I like her style, little unsafe on the other hand, but love her grabs, they're very powerful. Nightmare, main character of Soul Calibur since Soul Calibur 1. Pros, he's got some strong moves, he's got some quick moves, his brave edges are amazing to lead into a very cheap wall combo. Cons, a little weaker in this game than the other ones. Tira, unfortunately totally nerfed in the last patch, but regardless. Pros, very quick, lots of combos. She's got 2 sets of moves with the double personality, love it. Cons, underplayed and extraordinarily weak. Ion, my second main. Very powerful, great wall combos, but cons, way too underplayed, and almost no ground combos without walls or ring outs. Cervantes, big hairy chest, love it. Just kidding. Anyway, pros are, he's got the gun for some range, he's got good guard impacts, I love his teleports, but cons, he's very, very unsafe. Ivy, very sneaky, because you can lead off of anything, but Ivy. Pros, her grabs are amazing and incredible. Her moves just don't stop and pisses people off. Cons, underplayed, overuses brave edge, and in my opinion, too much time is wasted in her animations. Shiba, guy who loves to eat KFC. Pros, very fast, very nimble, very deceptive, but cons, sometimes slow, very unsafe, and you can block a lot of his moves even after getting hit. Hilde, loved her in 4, not so much now, but she is like by far one of my favorites. I just can't seem to use her in this game. Pros, she's got the charges unlike any other character, which can lead off of block and wake up, which are very useful. Cons, she has the charges, which what I mean by that is, if you use a move and you keep your finger on the button and you let go, sometimes you'll use a charge when you don't mean to. Siegfried, other main character of Soul Calibur. Pros are, he's kind of fast when you want him to be, rather strong. His critical edge is one of the coolest in the game, and he's got a pretty sick style because his stance changes and cancels. Cons, kind of slow. In my opinion, slower than Nightmare, but others could argue it. I know that. Mitsurugi, I'm surprised he's not played more in this game, but I'm not complaining. Pros are, he's fast, he's strong, but cons, he's got a lot of verticals, not too many good horizontals, and surprisingly underplayed, and his critical edge can be whiffed out of in midair. I've done it. Maxi, my third main, don't be a hater, is very quick, very deceptive, has tons of openings, and yet people give him a bad reputation, even if people who don't play him cheap. I don't understand. Yoshi, very interesting character, always a piss-off, I'm not gonna lie. He's always there, stabbing himself or others and being suicidal like samurais should be. Nonetheless, pros, he's got tons of random moves, flying, sitting down, teleporting, and he's got that instant frame punch, which is very good. Very, very good. Off of block, wake up, counter hit, anything. Cons, not played enough, not very strong, but you know, I'd work with him if I took the time. I don't have Dampierre, but pros, he's very deceptive, just like Voldo and Yoshi. But cons, not too strong, and is about to get nerfed in the next patch, apparently. Voldo, one of my favorites in 2 and 3, but not so much 4 and 5. He's really strong. I love the fact he can fight turning around. Gives him a huge advantage over every other character, because he can crawl, fight from behind, fight in front, and lead into all of them. But a con, kind of underplayed, can be unsafe, and really pisses people off when you start using his grabs and his as unblockables when you're on the ground. Grabstaroth, or in other words, Ashtaroth if you want to talk legitimately. Very powerful, very slow, but I know that can be argued. He is the like I said before, Grabstaroth. So many grabs, which is its own con, because if you break Ashtaroth's grabs, he's rather, useless. You can't use him. I know you don't have to grab to win with Ashtaroth. I've been killed by someone who didn't grab with Ashtaroth, but that's just the general idea of him. Pure Omega. I really enjoy this character, but similar to Ion in the sense that doesn't have many ground combos, has lots of stuns, is very powerful, but doesn't even have many wall combos, which makes her underplayed. But her critical edge is very strange. If your health is high, you'll do moderate damage. If your health is low, you'll do lots of damage. It's very awesome. Now, I'm not going to go over Keelik, Edgemaster, or Elysium. I find it rather irrelevant. So, Algol. Loved Algol in 4 because he was complex, but not so much in this one. Pros, he's got the ball. He's got when you're backing up, he sits you in the chair and launches you up. He's got teleports, he can fly. Fantastic. Lots of range, but con. You can easily sidestep the ball, easily sidestep anything, and he's only got about 2 or 3 good combos that require like a full bar to do. But the biggest pro of all is his critical edge. So powerful by itself, but it's a con in itself, because the damage will be shot if you combo it at all. Edgemaster. Elysium, I will touch up one thing. Her pros are that she's stronger when she's with Pyrrha and Pyrrha Omega. Yes, it's proven. Also, her critical edge is amazing, because you can lead into it. Last but certainly not least, Alpha Patty. I love Alpha Patroklos, personally. I tried to pick him up. I could do the just and whatnot, but didn't feel that there was enough for me, and I had to input things quickly. My fingers were sore. So, Pro could easily be one of the best characters in the game by far. He's quick, he does alright damage, could be a little better, has tons of combo potential, but on the flip side, his critical edge is weak, but it's really fast, and he's extraordinarily underplayed, and has an amazing reputation to be the hardest character to learn. So, that, folks, is your first video of many to come of Soul Calibur 5. And I hope you learned something, and if you didn't, at least reviewed something. And I will be making plenty more to come. See you later.